Good afternoon and welcome to the final day of the elimination round, the regular season of the B-League, as we have the Shiga Lakestars hosting the Shinshu Brave Warriors. These two squads faced each other already yesterday, Saturday, and the Shinshu Brave Warriors coming out on top with a victory, 81-65. Will it be back-to-back for Shinshu, or will Shiga finally get a win to end this season? We'll find out in just a little bit. We'd like to welcome you back to the Ukaruchan Arena, the home of the Shiga Lakestars. And you see the Warriors have a lot of fans. Right now, let's take a look at the team standings. Shinshu Brave Warriors there in 5th spot at 27-26. They're out of the championship, or what they call here the playoffs. Shiga is in 9th spot in their division with 14 victories against 42 defeats. In fact, Shiga is on a 5-game losing streak, while Shinshu, including their win yesterday, is on a 4-game winning streak. Well, for both these squads, they definitely want to be able to end their regular season with a victory. As we take a look at this is the championship playoff chart. And you can see there, those are the squads that have made it. They have Ryukyu, Seahorses Mikawa, Alvark Tokyo. Those are the top teams. And those 8 teams that you witnessed there will all be seeing action by next weekend. The start of the playoffs, or the start of the championship, as they regularly call it here in Japan. Let's take a look at the lineup of the Shiga Lakestars, and obviously they'll be looking forward to good performances once again from Kiefer Ravenna. Kiefer Ravenna yesterday, stellar outing in that loss. He had 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. He'll be helped out by Novar Gadson, another one of their imports, Sean O'Mara. But Worth Smith, I think, needs to be able to come up with a huge game here today. Not just for a win for Shiga, but a win for him personally, if he wants to be able to play once again in the B-League. Smith yesterday played only 4 minutes 20 seconds, and he only came up with 3 points. As an import, you need a whole lot more. But right now, we're taking a look at the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They're going to be introduced first. They will be led once again by Josh Hawkinson, Wayne Marshall, and Anthony McHenry. There are 3 international imports. Here's Kiefer Ravenna, who had a stellar outing yesterday. Got hit in the face there. Got up and continued to contribute. Asked for a foul there. No foul was given. Nice stop. And jump there from Reo Maeda. Maeda had a good outing. He had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Getting a 3-point play there off Kiefer Ravenna. But the main man locally for the Shinshu Brave Warriors is Yuta Okada. Okada yesterday, not really that good numbers. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. But this is the matchup that we're going to have looking at. We're going to update those numbers during the halftime break and immediately after the game. As you can see, on the left, Kiefer Ravenna, number 15, up against the exact same number. On the other side, Reo Maeda. Both of them had fantastic games yesterday. Let's see if they can continue it. But at the same time, both these teams definitely want a victory as they say goodbye to the B-League for the year 2021-2022. That's the fanfare here at the Ukaruchan Arena, and we're going to see that for the very last time here this season. And now let's welcome the players from both these squads as we get ready to start this match.
Shiga Lakestar's starting five. Number 14, Teppei Kashiwara. Number 15, keeper Lamela. Number 23, Motor Galata. Number 33, Shotaro Hayashi. Number 54, Sean O'Mara.
So there are the starters for both these squads. The visiting squad starting out with number 11, Ko Kumagai. Number 12, Louis Kurihara. Number 24, Josh Hawkinson. Number 31, Kazuya Mitsui. And number 50, Wayne Marshall. And now for the squad of Coach Luis Gil Torres. They're starting out with number 14, Teppei Kashiwagura. Number 15, Kiefer Avena. Number 23, Novar Gadsden. Number 33, Shotaro Hayashi. And number 54, Sean O'Mara. There's the head coach of the Shinshu Brave Warriors, Michael Katsuhisa. Now some fanfare once again, which they always do here at the Ukaruchan Arena. As we take a look at the officials handling proceedings here, the final game once again of the regular season. We have referee Kubo, referee Matsumoto, and referee Obata. That shot rattles out. That might not be a good sign here for the squad of Shiga, but let's see if they can overcome that miss from the fan. Once again, the starters for both these squads, the Shiga Lakestar's starting out with Kashiwagura, Ravena, Gadsden, Hayashi, and O'Mara. For the visitors, the Brave Warriors have Kumagai, Kurihara, Hawkinson, Mitsui, and Marshall. Not every day that you see Louis Kurihara in the starting lineup. They have him occasionally coming off the bench. Well, obviously you can see there Novar Gadsden with, I think he needs a little bit more clarification there from Coach Luis Gil Torres. You saw the frustrated look on Coach Luis immediately after Novar Gadsden asked him that question right before this match began. Never mind if you were in the ending part, but to start things off, maybe they're not in sync. Well, for the Shiga Lakestars, they're coming off an 81-65 loss yesterday. Can they get back at their Saturday tormentor? We'll find out. Kokuma guy will get it. Always orchestrating for his squad. They go inside. Marshall. Hawkinson with the handoff. That's their main man, Okada. Check that. Okada's not in there. So nothing there from Kurihara. Let's see when they have Okada checking in. Watch this piece of action. They're going to say he got fouled on that closeout. Bit of a late call. But that foul is going to be given there to Hayashi. So 3 free throws coming the way here of the youngster, Louis Kurihara, who's 25 years old, standing 6'2". Maybe they'd like to be able to build his confidence and maybe eventually have him as one of the pillars for the squad. Well, he shoots very well. You can see there, making all 3 free throws. It's 3-0 early on for Shinshu. Tepe, as always, playing the 1. They have Kiefer at the 2, but they usually switch from time to time. O'Mara playing a little bit outside of his comfort zone. Hayashi's going to make his move. Nice active hands there by the defense. Hawkinson getting to it. 4 seconds in the shot clock here for the Shiga Lakestars. They need something going towards the basket immediately. The toss a little bit too high. Gadsden will have to put this one up. That's not going to count. There's 4 seconds in the shot clock. If you get the pass from another individual, you just got to catch and shoot. And he drove to the basket, and it's a turnover. Kumagai once again finds Kurihara. Kurihara's got the stroke, that's for sure. And a foul's going to be called on Kiefer. That's going to be number 1. Kiefer's got to be careful. There have been a couple of games here this season where he has fouled out. Clearly a foul there from Kiefer. Impeding the progress there of the offensive player. Well, the fans of the Lake Stars are out here in droves because this is the final time they're going to see their team here this season. They're going to have to wait till October. It's a good 4 or 5 months away. That's not going to work. Marshall gets the offensive rebound, carves out some space, gets denied. The tip will go to Kiefer. Kiefer will attack inside the paint. He should have put that one up. And he knew it. Bit of a late whistle though, so Kiefer just wanted to make sure it wasn't a turnover. He made the right decision given the circumstances. First personal foul on Kurihara. Gadsden tries to make his move, attacks. You'll get denied. That was up against 2. They swing at Hawkinson. The pass was behind him. That's going to stay here. And now they change the call. Is that a hometown decision? Well, it looked like it did careen off Marshall there. So another turnover here for the boys in white. Gadsden tries to attack early. Nice find. O'Mara, easy 2. That cuts the lead down to 1. Just about 2 minutes gone here in the first period. A lot of up and down stuff, but just too many turnovers to start this game out. Kurihara. Tries to create nice pocket pass. Marshall inside. Yes. He slowed things down just a little bit to be able to get his bearings and then put it through. Tepe saying that was tipped. It looked like it was tipped by the defense, but actually there was no teammate there in that vicinity anyhow. And so the referees deem no touch. We're going the other way. Another turnover here. 2 early turnovers for the Shiga Lakestars. Kumagai puts up a shot and hits. Kumagai is deadly from the outside. It's now 8-2. There's going to be a steal, and that is not a good foul. That's going to mean 2 free throws and ball possession. I'm not quite sure if they need to review this one. Tepe gets stripped. Kashiwagura picks up his first personal foul. Not a good day for him, so they're going to sit him down for a bit. Well, they say he can't be replaced yet until they go to the monitor. They're going to go to the monitor, but I think they're going to uphold this one. No question about this. This should be a very quick review. He wasn't going for the ball. Watch it here. And so after they make the official announcement, whether it's upheld or not, now then he can be replaced. And as we expected, 2 free throws coming up here now for Kumagai. And he gets a little bit of an ear pull there from Coach Luis Gil Torres. Not the kind of way you want to start if you want to be able to finish your season with a victory. Rion Shibuta will check in for the first time in place of Tepe. Lead is now 10-2. Let's see if they can get more in this offensive thrust. They look inside. It's a perfect pass. Marshall gets it to 12-2. 4-point swing there. The home team, Shiga Lakestars, need to generate some baskets. Kiefer had 19 yesterday. Nice find. Rion for 3. That rattles out. That would have been an assist there for Kiefer, and that would have gotten Shiga to 5. But now they're still at 2. Look at Kumagai. Smart play there from Kiefer. He knew nobody touched that. Just when we were building up Kumagai. Well, in fairness, Marshall should have been cutting towards the basket. But still, they weren't in sync there. So another turnover here for the Brave Warriors. Their second. Gadsden. Step back 3. Hits. Gadsden's got that in his arsenal. He can hit from the outside. He can drive it in. He's one of those 3-level scorers that you need. Kurihara. Nice find, Kumagai. Shows, puts up the floater. Nice rebound there by O'Mara. Gadsden on the run. Finds Kiefer. Kiefer for 3. He'll come up short. Nice find though for Gadsden. Those are the shots the Shiga Lakestars need to be able to make. Foul's going to be called on Rion. That's foul number 1. Well, the problem is that's going to be team foul number 4. So the Shiga Lakestars are in the penalty. And with still a whole lot to be played here. Maeda now is going to check in. Coming off that great game yesterday with 13 points, 5 boards, and 2 assists. That's a nice pass. Too easy there, McHenry. Just checked in, hardly has broken a sweat, and he's got his first 2 points. The lead's back up to 9. Foul in the backcourt, called on Maeda. On Koku Magai, check that. The numbers of Koku Magai yesterday were pretty impressive. He had 9 points and 7 assists. He picks up his first personal there. Let's see if Kiefer Avena gets some extended minutes here today, together with Sean O'Mara and Gadsden. Rion Shibuta hits. That's going to cut the lead down to 7. Nice swing, Hawkinson, left open for 3, nails that one. And the lead up to 10 once again. Past the halfway mark of the opening period. O'Mara jostling for a position inside, but Gadsden says, let me put up another 3. He hits. He's got 6 points. Well, Gadsden was forced to put that one up, or else it would have been a 3-second violation on Sean O'Mara. Good decision. Hawkinson. Nice find. Koku Magai all day to shoot. Koku Magai on his way to another stellar outing here. The defense just gave him too much space, and a timeout will be called here by Coach Luis Gil Torres. Things aren't looking good early for the Shiga Lakestars. Back to the action. A little bit of pressure being shown here in the backcourt by the boys in white. 4:23 to be played in the opening quarter. Already a 10-point lead established here by the Brave Warriors. Gadsden already with 6 points and 2 threes. Nice find to the wing. That's another 3. They've got 3 threes. That one from Tomomaso Osawa. That's going to bring them closer. The Lake Stars, though, need some stops. Reo Maeda takes advantage of the smaller Rion. Not going to happen that time. Ozawa at the corner. They go inside. Rion to the wing. Ozawa almost lost it. Eventually does. Now they'll wait for the troops. McHenry was free. Gives it up to Hawkinson. Maeda puts up a 3. That rattles out. Rebound to Kiefer. Here comes Ravenna. Looking for some early offense. That foul is going to stop proceedings. That would have been an open 3 there for Novar Gadsden. They're going to say there's a little push there. That's going to be foul number 1 in Reo Maeda. These two have been going at it since yesterday. And that's why they're the focus of today's head-to-head matchup. Talking about head-to-head matchups in the B-League, Shinshu has 4 victories. Shiga has 3 in the 7 times that they have faced each other so far. That's in the entire B-League history. Nice footwork there, and a long 2 gonna drop there. 8 points already here for Novar Gadsden. He's pulling out all the stops here. That cuts the lead down to 5. And now chance of defense at the Ukarochan Arena. McHenry waits for the double. Repost doesn't work. Nice steal there by O'Mara. Open 3, Ozawa! Just short. Don't look now, here comes their main man, Yuta Okada. Coming off the bench. Maybe they were looking for a spark off the bench. Well, maybe also they were just trying something different. Maeda for 3. Yes! That was straight and true. Lead is back up to 8. Gadsden. Bounce pass. That's a nice save. Just when it looked like it was going out of bounds, Okada saved it. They go inside. McHenry showing good footwork. That's going to drop. Basket on 1 opportunity here. That's going to be a foul on Novar Gadsden. What a nice pass. And a nice set of hands shown here by Wayne Marshall. Luis Gil Torres says, that's baloney. But in the end, the foul's called. And now we have number 50, Wayne Marshall on the line, looking to complete a 3-point play. Under 2 minutes left. You're in the first. And it's now an 11-point lead. 26-15. That's now the biggest lead in the ball game. Gadsden extricates. Rion with the fake. He's got to take the shot now. Shot clock down to 3. What an escape act there from Rion Shibuta. That cuts the lead down to 9. That's a badly needed point that they needed. That stops the bleeding a little bit. But can they get some stops? As we approach the 1-minute mark. Maeda will attack. And they let him go. Actually, also a wise decision really from Sean O'Mara. Didn't want to pick up a foul. And at the same time, that would have been free throws. Gadsden once again. Exceptional find. Sean O'Mara converts, but you can't trade baskets. You need some stops. You're still down by 9. Koku Magay still orchestrating. He's got Yuta right beside him. Puts up a 3. They stopped guarding the man with the basketball. That's a no-no. And it's now 31-19. Not the best of quarters here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. But it's one of their better ones, and especially now because they're up by 12. They've allowed Shiga 19 points, which is about average. But they have scored 31, and that's why they're leading. Wanted to maximize the game clock here, which is now at 10. Let's see if they try to get something going towards the basket once again to take advantage of the foul trouble. Couple of moves, and they're gonna say too many moves, and that's why it's a 3-second violation. They're not even gonna take an attempt. They just get it in bounds. They just want this quarter to end. Tremendous quarter here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors as they lead 31-19. We're now in the second period. A very good showing here for the Shiga Lakestars. But it wasn't enough because they allowed 31 points for Shinshu. 19 points is average. But they got to pick it up in the defensive end. As well as getting another 19-point output if they can. 20 if possible. Shinshu Brave Warriors want to leave here this weekend with 2 victories. Let's see whose will comes out on top. Novar Gadsden to Tepe, who's just checked back in. Kiefer Abena will start out the second period on the bench. Novar Gadsden splits the defense and will be fouled. They're going to get a foul there to McHenry, his first. Now we have Naoto Moriyama, who played for Hiroshima last year. Had a pretty successful season here. He contributed. There he puts up a 3. That's what he can do. He's a 6'4" big man that can shoot. And he's only 25 years old, so you can also build around him. That's going to cut the lead down to 9. Some more chance of defense. That's what they need. Maeda kicks it out. McHenry with a long 2. That's not going to drop. O'Mara with another rebound. Sean O'Mara's got 3 boards. Trying to set that pick. A little bit out of control as he gets that to Tepe. Tepe with a floater. That was short. It's going to land in his lap though. Extra pass. Moriyama was ready to launch. Nomoto to the wing. A lot of opportunities there. None dropping. Still a 9-point lead as Okada looks for space. He'll miss. Tepe bringing it down. Now Sean. Only one import there on the floor for the boys in blue. Rion will be fouled there by Maeda. That's going to be foul number 2 on Reo. Well, the lineup that you have on the floor right now doesn't really speak too much of how Coach Luis Gil Torres feels about Worth Smith. Here comes Kiefer right in. You have 3 international imports and you don't go to Smith. Kiefer will kick it out. And it's stolen there by Okada. Maeda inside forces the issue. It's not going to work. The tap goes to the wrong individual. Great defense once again. Kiefer on the break. Kiefer in the middle of the floor puts up a 15-footer. Gets fouled. 2 free throws coming the way of Kiefer. So now they have Tomonori Imagawa on the floor together with Kiefer. Not necessarily the lineup that you usually see here in the B-League. Kiefer's going to make the first. Kiefer wants to make sure that his foot is behind that line. Second one will rattle through. Kind of an intriguing lineup we have here. As Kiefer the only import. That's a very small lineup being paraded here by Coach Luis Gil Torres. Trying to speed things up. Can it work though? Because here, Marshall trying to get inside. Active hands. That should go the other way. It does. Good defense put up there by the 6'5" Imagawa. Shut the door there on Marshall. So the small lineup's working. Lead's been down to 7. Can they score here once again? Kiefer, nice find. The pass just a little bit too high. Didn't seem like Imagawa was waiting for that one. Okada's going to come up short, and Hawkinson. That is where you can get hurt. With a small lineup, Hawkinson will kill you. Together with Marshall or McHenry. They're very big imports. Kiefer gets stopped in his tracks there. Tries to get the pass, but can't get it past the long arms of McHenry. And again, an early seal, and a foul will be called there on the 6'4" Moriyama. That's a good strategy there for Hawkinson. Just seal immediately and ask for the pass. First personal foul going to be called there on Naoto. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first half. They're trying to get Sean O'Mara in. That's a nice find. Open 3, bang! Open shot there from Yuta Osaki, and he doesn't disappoint. Lead is back up to 12. looked like they were trying to make a run, but all of a sudden, there's another steal. Just too many turnovers here. They go to Hawkinson. He just resets his feet. He knew there was nobody there that can block his shot. And a timeout will now be called by the Shiga Lakestars as they now trail by 14. Good timeout called there by Coach Luis Gil Torres. He didn't want to wait for the technical timeout, which comes after the 5-minute mark. This deficit has grown. It's now at 14, the biggest lead, and now he sends Novar Gadsden back inside. Ravenna for 3 hits! That'll definitely help their cause as he cuts down the lead to 11. Kiefer Ravenna now with 5 points, 3 rebounds. We're gonna have another stoppage of play here. After this basket, nice slam there. Showing us his elevation. Wayne Marshall with the slam. That's gonna bring the lead back up to 40-27. It's at 13 points. 4:59 to be played here in the half. They're going to want to do that again because they have Sean O'Mara actually still tying his shoelaces. 4:59 to be played here in the first half. Now back to a more conventional lineup here for the Shiga Lakestars. That experiment looked like it might have worked for a little bit. Brought the lead down to 7, but now it's back up to 13. Kiefer inside, attacks with the left hand. That's going to drop. Acrobatic shot there from Kiefer Ravena. And the lead's down to 11. Still a lot of time in this ball game. Meda up against a familiar opponent there. Foul's going to be called there on Sean O'Mara. Stopping play once again. Nice find. Marshall always ready there to field that pass. That's going to be the first personal foul there on Sean. Oh, they're going to give him 2 free throws. That's a surprise. And you see the motion that Sean was making, saying he got fouled and then he took another step, gathered, and then put it up. I agree, that might not have been in the act of shooting. One of those bang-bang plays, really, which could go either way. 2 free throws now here for Marshall. He makes the first. He's got 10 points. Makes both. And the lead is back up to 13. So the boys in blue have really not made too much progress. They were down by 12 entering the second period, and now they're down by 13. O'Mara overshoots. Asks for a foul, none given. Ray Omeda not rushing things. They know that they have a good rhythm to their offense here. Marshall once again to Okada. Okada tries to kiss it off the glass, a little bit too high that time. Okada has yet to score. Nomoto gets away. He'll be fouled. 2 free throws coming the way here on Daichi Nomoto. He's a heady player. He plays both ends. That's going to be the third personal foul of Reo Maeda. So Maeda's going to be replaced. He finishes the first half with good numbers. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He's head-to-head with Kiefer. Kiefer's got 7 points, 3 boards. Both players really contributing. Kokuma guy is going to check back in. So expect a faster pace here. Shinshu now in the penalty with that foul, with still 3:44 to be played. Take care of both free throws. There's Maeda now taking a seat. We're not going to see him until maybe the midway point of the third. They got to manage his fouls. Marshall gives it out. Open 3. Louis can't hit. That's a perfect pass. Sean O'Mara there with the slam. Pinpoint pass there from Kiefer Ravena. He picks up his first assist. And a timeout will be called here by the Shinshu Brave Warriors as their lead has been cut down to 9. 3 minutes, 23 seconds remaining before the halftime break. Shiga Lakestars might try to take advantage now of the penalty situation of the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Let's see if they do. As they try to inch closer before the break. Kokumagai finds space. Eventually he's going to lose it though. Kiefer all the way through. That's going to cut the lead down even further. It's down to 7. That's the closest it has been in quite a while. Under 3 minutes to be played. And again, Shinshu slowing down the pace. Hawkinson for 3. Misfires. The tip goes to Ravenna. He pushes it forward. Gadsden up against 3 defenders. Still will attack. Puts it up and through. Novar Gadsden. Early offense working. And he's going to pick up the second personal foul on Hawkinson. Watch it from another angle. There was slight body contact. He doesn't complete the 3-point play though. The lead down to 5 though. So now they have made some headway from a 12-point deficit. Kumagai goes around the world. Extra pass. Louis almost lost it. Puts it up. That's going to be short. Good defense here. And the Shiga Lakestar fans are loving it. Lakestars want to be able to finish strong. Not just this half, but this season. Look at the turnover numbers. So far, Shiga with 10. 7 for Shinshu. Rebounding department just about even, 12 to 11. But in the assists, 12 to 6 in favor of Shinshu. There's a steal. They push it forward. That's a pretty good foul there from Big Boy Moriyama. Made sure he got the ball. Poor turnover though. Second personal foul on Naoto. He acknowledges it. Hawkinson first gonna rattle out. He still got 7 points. Under 2 minutes to be played here. Coach Michael wondering what changes he might need to do. Still a comfortable lead at 6. Kiefer can't extricate, so they go to Gadsden. Gadsden inside, passes it out. Naoto inside, puts it up, but it's still gonna miss. They push it forward. They feel they've got a mismatch. Kokumagai says, well, that's pretty good transition defense here by the boys in blue, so let's set things up. Hawkinson back to the wing. Open 3, not gonna work there for Mitsui. Here's Gadsden. Trying to speed things up once again. Sean O'Mara can't get a hold. That's going to be a personal foul called on Gadsden, and that's going to put the Shiga Lakestars in the penalty as well. That was their final foul to give. Pass a little bit too strong. Sean O'Mara found himself almost behind the board. The boys in blue asking for a little bit of a foul. They're saying there was a shove. .63 seconds remaining. Kurihara. Now Kumagai. Has to work around that pick of Marshall. Gets around him twice. Here comes Gadsden. Will they go for 2 for 1 here? Doesn't seem like Kiefer wants to. They want to be methodical. Open 3, Naoto, just short. Moriyama was free. He's got 1-3 already. Difference of about 4 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock. So, a little bit of time remaining for Shiga. They're able to come up with a stop here. Shot clock. It's down to 7. There's a steal. Kiefer will attack. Force the issue, and that's smart play there from Kiefer Avena. 2 free throws coming the way of Kiefer here on a very poor foul from Kokumagai. Watch it here. That started with the active hands of Shonomara. What Kokumagai had to realize was he had Marshall behind him anyhow. 4.8 seconds remaining. And a timeout will be called here by the Brave Warriors. Coach Michael wants 1 offensive thrust after these free throws from Kiefer. Two free throws now coming the way of Kiefer to bring his team even closer. They're now down by 6. He's going to get the shooter's roll. Now they're down by 5. He's in double digits with 10. He had 19 yesterday. That was in a losing effort. He'd like to be able to have his team come away with a win. Worth Smith coming in here. With 4.8 seconds remaining. He better not come up with a foul. If he comes up with a foul here, he might not be fielded in anymore. Smart play there. And three-pointer. That's going to count there for Kokumagai. Exactly the way Michael Katsuhisa drew it up. Get around the defense. Put it up. That was nothing but net. Watch it once again. Swish! And that's going to give them some momentum heading into the second half. And the fans of the Brave Warriors loving it. Their team is up 39-46. Before going through the numbers here for the first 2 quarters of play, let's go through some of the highlights. First, Kokumagai with a good scoring day. Slowly but surely, they built up a lead of 3-0, and then 8-2, 12-2, and then it went up to 26-15. And so far, showing the way from the very beginning are the Shinshu Brave Warriors, taking advantage of early turnovers, but here, starting to heat up. It's Novar Gadsden. He had 2 threes back-to-back. But answering was Kokumagai. Kokumagai would finish with 14 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists in the first 2 quarters. Reo Maeda coming off the bench did quite well. Rion Shibuta. Up and under move for the small guy. Here's Kumagai once again. For somebody that deadly from the outside, you just can't give him that much space. Checking in, Naoto Moriyama hits. Perfect pass there from Maeda. And a slam by Wayne Marshall. Kiefer Ravenna started to go to work. Threw it up there with the left hand, and that dropped. Ravenna also had good numbers for his squad. Sean O'Mara off the dime there from Kiefer. First period would end 31-19 in favor of Shinshu. Kiefer and company came back. They were able to whittle down that lead to just 7 at the break as they trailed 46-39, and that was the half-court heave just about there from Kokumagai that ended scoring. As we break down the numbers from 2-point territory, 60% for Shiga as compared to 40% for the Brave Warriors. But from 3, it was the other way around, 58% as compared to 50%. Looking at the overall field goals, Shiga actually shot much better, 56% to 46%. Looking at those numbers, 11-8, those are the turnovers. 16 apiece, those are the points in the paint. And 12-10, those, when you look at that, those are the bench points. But the telling numbers really should be looking at the steals, 8-3 in favor of the Brave Warriors, and assists, 14-6 in favor of Shinshu. Now we've got the leading scorers. Ravenna's got 11, Gadsden with 10, and Sean O'Mara with 6 for the Shiga Lakestars. For the Shinshu Brave Warriors, 14 points for Kokumagai, 11 for Marshall, and 8 points for Josh Hawkinson. Look at more numbers. Total rebounds for the team that trails. Novar Gadsden's got 4 rebounds. Ravenna with 4. Marshall with 7. And Mitsui with 2. That's the second level there. Wayne Marshall officially on the stat sheet has 7 assists, 7 rebounds, check that. And then leading assist men, Novar Gadsden with 4, Josh Hawkinson with 4 for his squad. And here is the head-to-head matchup. We promised you we'll be updating you at the half, and we'll update that at the end of the game. Pretty good numbers here for Kiefer Ravenna, 11 points as to 5 for Reo Maeda. 1 each from 3-point distance. But right now, Reo Maeda's squad leads by 7. Look at more numbers. Assists, you can see. Hawkinson, as I said, had 4. Kokumagai has 3. And Reo Maeda has 2. On the other side, Novar Gadsden has 4. Kashiwagura and Ravenna with just 1 apiece. They need to get their teammates involved. They need to be able to ask the defense to move a little bit more, to work harder. Right now, after 2 periods, it's a 7-point lead enjoyed by the Brave Warriors. This, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is the final game for both these squads. This is their send-off party. Well, for the Shinshu Brave Warriors, this would be a perfect send-off, getting 2 straight victories away. But for the Shiga Lakestars, they want a victory here this afternoon to give their fans something to cheer about before they wait about 4 or 5 months till October for the start of the next season. Just about 4 months, 4.5 if you include the month of May. But this month of May, you'll still enjoy B.LEAGUE action because we have the championship starting next week. The championship, if you're not familiar with Japanese basketball, is what they call the playoffs. That starts next weekend. Eight teams have made it to the playoffs. Unfortunately, these 2 squads you're watching right now are not in it. For the Shiga Lakestars and Kiefer Avena, he'll be heading back to the Philippines immediately. In fact, I think he might be going straight to the SEA Games in Vietnam. He is part of the lineup there, together with 30 Ravena. 30 Ravena, who plays for the San Diego Phoenix. Dwight Ramos for Toyama should have been there, but there are a few more things he needs to finish with Toyama, so he's not going to be suiting up. That was your update on the Asian Quota imports from the Philippines. Ray Parks, of course, his squad is in the championship, so he'll be staying a little bit longer here in Japan. Novar Gadson's not going to make that shot. There are also additional reports, yet unconfirmed, that Kiefer plans to play in the PBA next season, which actually starts in June. And then right after the PBA season, he wants to come back here to Japan. So actually, that's going to keep him in shape. Kiefer there, in the open court. Will hand it off. Gadson for 2. That's going to cut the lead down to 5. Well, nothing like competitive basketball to keep you at the top of your game. Kurihara is going to give it up. Open 3 is not going to work. That's collared there by O'Mara. Out to Gadson. Kiefer puts up a 3. Yes! And the lead is now just down to a single basket. Kiefer Avena now with 14 points. Koku Magai in the outside. Hawkinson tries to answer. Can't. Gadson with the rebound. Very good start here by the Shiga Lakestars. Stutter step to the wing. This is for the lead. No. Nice basket. It would have been a nice basket, but a good rebound here from Mitsui. Can they score? To get a little bit more space between themselves and the Lakestars. Kumagai puts up a 3. Offline. Kiefer tracks that down. Pushes it forward. They got numbers. 5-on-4 break. And Kiefer will be fouled there by Hawkinson. The Brave Warriors have yet to score here. While the Lakestars have scored 5 quick points. Hence, that lead has been cut down to a single basket. That's a nice push, and they've gotten the fans alive here. They go inside. Sean O'Mara goes to the left hand. This is our first deadlock off the ball game at 46. It's been a long time coming, but the fans of Shiga want a victory here after watching their squad go down to 5 straight losses. Can they get it here to end the season? We'll find out. Kumagai, nice find. Kurihara can't get that to drop. Kiefer taps it to himself. It's 1-on-3. Will he challenge? Yes, he will. Finds Gadson. Gadson gets fouled. And a chance now here for the Lakestars to take their first taste of the lead. Kiefer has been very active. Will draw the defense. Finds Gadson, and Gadson will be fouled. That's going to be a foul on Kurihara. his second. And a timeout will be called here by Coach Michael Katsuhisa.
Shinshu 後半1回目タイムアウトでした。先ほどのファウル、Shinshu 12番栗原選手のファウルでした。シュートモーションでのファウルでした。滋賀に2本のフリースローが与えられます。
First free throw is going to drop in. They're wondering, they were still working on Sean O'Mara there, who has some blood on his arm. But Shiga now up by 1. Now up by 2. 48-46. What a turnaround here to start things off. Brave Warriors have yet to score. They're not going to score there. Counter steal. Kurihara. Looked like another easy 2 on the other end. That's a good recovery. Kumagai inside for 2. We're tied once again. This time at 48. Gadsden falling away hits. He has found his rhythm here. That's a bad sign for the Brave Warriors. Kumagai hands it off. Doesn't seem like there's any panic though from Coach Michael Katsuhisa as that rattles out. Because he has yet to bring in his main gunner in Yuta Okada. Okada has not yet scored here. Okada is almost always a double-digit scorer. Ravena to the wing. Naoto, yes! Nice basket there from Daichi Nomoto. And another assist for Kiefer. It's a 5-point lead enjoyed by Shiga at 53-48. Foul's going to be called there, stopping the action. That's going to be on Novar Gadsden, his first. Check that, his second. Unless they give it to Nomoto. Well, the foul's going to be called there on Nomoto. Before he made that spin and got to Novar. That's his second. Here comes Okada, finally. Let's see if they can get some production out of him. Didn't really seem like they were expecting a lot of contributions here from Yuta. He's now in. Well, he can easily score 10 points in the blink of an eye as Kokumagai hits. Lead pass, a little bit too forward. That was tipped though. That's going to stay here in this end. Exactly 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Nomoto with a handoff. Tepe sent back into the fray. Kiefer will try to take advantage of the smaller Ko. Nice find. Sean O'Mara for three, just short. Kiefer making the right basketball play. O'Mara just not knocking it down. Almost a steal. Once again, Sean O'Mara with those active hands, and Sean O'Mara just making sure of that one. That was a very poor layup, but O'Mara saw it. He's got 10 points, and it's now a 5-point lead once again. Now a chance of defense. The fans here at Okada-chan Arena want more. Umagay inside the paint, puts up a 15-footer, will be short. That's a nice rebound there for Kiefer. Over two opponents, he comes down with it. You could see he wanted it more. That was even against Josh Hawkinson. Watch it here. It's in between. Got the right angle. And Hawkinson's going to pick up his third personal foul. 4:05 to be played here. Kiefer looks spent. But they're going to need him. And he's going to attack inside. Kicks it out. Still a lot of time under shot clock. Tepe with a floater. A little bit too strong. Hawkinson clears. Here's Yuta. Yuta hounded on the outside. And the foul's going to be called there on Kiefer. Almost a steal from Nomoto. I was going to say there's a slight nudge there from Kiefer up against Marshall. Kiefer's going to pick up his second personal foul, and this, a well-needed break. Rion Shibuta will check in for him. Expect Kiefer to start the fourth period. He's had a tremendous second half. Okada will give it up. Hawkinson with a nice spin. Not too much Nomoto can do against Hawkinson that deep inside. He tried. 2 free throws coming the way of Josh Hawkinson. Hawkinson's first is good. Now the Brave Warriors with 5 points. Here in the third. It's been a very low scoring third period for them. They had exploded for 31 in the first. They were held down to 15 in the second. You see the traveling party there of the Shinshu Brave Warriors as we get confirmation that Hawkinson's got 10. Checking in now for Shiga Lakestars, Tomomasa Ozawa. Shibuta at the controls. Nice find. Sean O'Mara will bring it out though. Rion Shibuta. How was he able to find O'Mara with the pass? Well, he did. And the lead's back up to 5. 57-52. Shiga now in the penalty. And again, chance of defense. Okada was free there for a bit. Finally gets it. And he'll be fouled. Foul will be called on Ozawa. 2 free throws coming up here for Yuta. He stuck too close. Not to mention the fact that Okada also felt like a sack of potatoes. There wasn't that much contact, but then there you can see Coach Luis Gil Torres saying there was a little bit of acting there. Maybe not little. If you want to use the word little, you've got to put a capital L on that one. But Okada did what he needed to do, and he's on the board. He's got 1 point, 1 rebound. He's only played 11 minutes though. Usual starter. Obviously, Coach Michael Katsuisa getting the other players involved. But now that it's winning time, I guess he's going to go to Yuta Okada. If you want the W, you gotta go with your main men. Ryo Maeda also in. And don't look now, but Kiefer is about to be sent back in. Ryon Shibuta with a floater. The lead is back up to 5. Well, Ryon Shibuta is doing quite well. You might opt to keep him on the floor a little bit longer, give Kiefer some more time to rest. Kiefer's going to need his explosiveness in the 4th. Hawkinson inside the paint. His floater a little bit to the right. That's going to stay here though. Last touch by Sean O'Mara. Under 2 minutes to be played in the 3rd. Nice look there at Coach Michael. Well, they are going to keep Ryon Shibuta on the floor. Kiefer's going to check in for Nomoto. Moriyama in the ball game once again. They removed Novar Gadsden. They expect Gadsden to start the 3rd. And that is where you can see Shinshu will take advantage of the penalty situation. Ryo Maeda, much taller there than Ryon. Ryon only stands 5'10". Ryo Maeda is at 6'3". Now he's in the line for 2 shots. Shinshu has one more foul to give before they get into the penalty. Coach Michael there discussing with the brain trust on the bench. But they've given Maeda the goal signal to take advantage of the mismatch every single time. And he's going to pick up Kiefer. That's the assignment that we were watching since yesterday. Pretty good numbers for both of them yesterday, but it was a victory here for Shinshu, 81-65. The big boy takes it inside, he'll get blocked. That's not Moriyama's specialty. Maeda to Hawkinson, inside, nice spin, but good defense there from Sean O'Mara. Kiefer says, let's hold things up. Sean O'Mara asking for it, but Kiefer says, come out and give me a pick. Open 3, Morihisa, short. Three-point lead still enjoyed by Shiga. Hawkinson looks inside. Marshall will get stripped. Kiefer bringing it up. Under a minute to be played. They go to the wing. Ryon Shibuta, yes! It's now a 6-point lead at 62-56. This is the biggest lead in the ball game for the Shiga Lakestars. Still a lot of time remaining. Marshall gets away. They got to inbound quickly. Marshall's still down. They can take advantage of this. 5 out of 4. Ryon Shibuta for 3. Bang! That is the way you want to end the quarter. End it strong. They had the mismatch there because Marshall was still down. And that lead has just ballooned. Now to 7. Marshall's clutching onto his left knee. That's not a good sign. You don't want any player to get injured, especially now that the season's coming to a close. You want the players to be able to take advantage of their break. He's going to be replaced. More than enough time. Okada puts up a prayer. That is gonna drop. They've hit 2 buzzer beaters. 1 to end the second quarter. And there, Yuta Okada knocks that one down for another 3. No question about this one. They gave him just too much space. They should have doubled him from the very beginning. Well, the main man of the Brave Warriors knocks that one down. And heading into the fourth, it's a 4-point lead enjoyed by the Shiga Lakestars. You like the ploy here of Coach Luis Gil Torres? He rested Novar Gadsden the last 2 minutes of the third period. And now he's starting here. Makes you wonder though, it's Novar Gadsden and 4 locals. No Sean O'Mara. Well, he doesn't believe in Worth Smith, period. So Worth Smith yesterday, as we mentioned, only played 4 minutes and 20 seconds, finishing with 3 points. Today, he played 4.8 seconds. Checking in now with his 13 points is Wayne Marshall. So the squad of the Shiga Lakestars, they're up by 4, but they're a little bit undersized. Shibuta though. This guy's only 5'10", but he's got a heart of gold. He battles like he was 6'5". First free throw is going to drop, back to a 5-point lead here for the Lake Stars, looking to end their season on a winning note. Same thing that the Brave Warriors are trying to do. Shibuta makes both. Leads back up to 6. Beyond Shibuta's got 14 points. Definitely one of the heroes here. If Shiga goes on to win, expect Yuta to finish this ball game. A foul's going to be called there on Sean O'Mara. Not the best of fouls. You want to be able to stay in front of Yuta Okada. But he's going to pick up his first personal. And he readily acknowledges it. That's his second personal foul. Back to Yuta. And they let him create. Why not? He's got the talent. Kumagai left open for three. Yes! You can't jump into those fakes. He'll make you pay either way. With the shot, or he'll drive past you. Here's Novar Gadsden. Fully rested off the bench. Will miss that one though. Nice rebound by Marshall. How are they going to set it up? Pretty good patience being shown here. They go inside. Gadsden with the foul. And he got hit as well. Watch it here. Nice look from Maeda. Third personal foul here, Novar Gadsden. That's a good substitution. Brinky for back in. He's got 14 points. And he's been very instrumental in leading their comeback from a 14-point deficit. That gentleman, Tepe, has really not made his mark here today, but he is the starting point guard for Coach Luis Gil Torres. Let's see what he can contribute here. A minute gone in the fourth. Maeda finds Marshall. Marshall! He babied that one. They're going to get it back though. Marshall comes out to set the pick. Okada tries to look to his big man. Actually, if Nomoto let that go, that would have been possession here for Shiga. Open shot there. Okada's not going to miss that. Okada now with 7 points. And the lead has been cut down to 1. Tepe with the jumper. He'll come up short. Mitsui gets that board. And the visiting squad looking to regain the lead here in this offensive thrust. Okada kicks it out. Mitsui with a handoff. Kumagai left open for three. Just misses. Ravenna with the board. Pushes it forward. Finds Gadsden. Gadsden won't attack. He sees all 5 defenders in front of him. Finds Ravenna. Ravenna for three. Just offline. Almost an offensive rebound. Here's Kumagai. Okada will knock that down, and a timeout will have to be called here by Coach Luis Gil Torres. What a run put together here by the Shinshu Brave Warriors as they now lead by 2. Just about 2.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Both these teams definitely want the victory to end their season. Step back three, Novar Gadsden trying to do it always lonesome. Not going to work that time. The Brave Warriors now with possession. Looking to increase their lead. Shiga has only scored 2 points. Nice slam there inside. Showing us his elevation. Nice touch pass. Marshall inside. Slams it through and nothing Novar Gadsden can do. Marshall is just much bigger than him. Fourth personal foul going to be called there on Novar. That actually started with a very poor offensive possession. Now a 4-point lead enjoyed here by Shinshu. Could be 5. No, it's not. But Shiga here with just 3 minutes gone. Only 2 points on the board here in the fourth. They cannot come out dry here. Gadsden hands it off. Kiefer tries to set up his teammates. Spins a lot. And a foul is going to be called there. That might not be in the act of shooting though. Well, he's going to claim act of shooting for sure. Ray Maeda will pick up his 4th personal and he might just be lifted. Nope. Coach Michael says, can you handle it? He says, yes, I can. Kiefer's going to be given 2. We'll get the second as well, and that's going to cut the lead down to 2. Calling out now the defensive assignment. Yuta Okada gets around the defenders. We'll give it up. Kokumagai. That's a nice find. Maeda for 3. That'll be short. And the foul is going to be called on one of the Shiga Lakestars. It might be on Kiefer. Kiefer there was saying he was just boxing out. But it's very hard to box out a big man. That was Rion Shibuta going to be called for that one. That's going to be the 4th personal on Rion. What can you do when you're 5'10" against somebody who is 6'11"? In Wayne Marshall. And Shiga in the penalty already. Easy basket inside. And the lead's back up to 4. Nice setup. O'Mara's going to come up short. Tip, a little bit too strong. They're coming the other way. They don't have numbers. But it doesn't matter to Utah. He puts it up and misses. Kiefer with the board. Maybe an ill-advised shot there from Yuta Okada. Kiefer kicks it out. As we set their offense, Shibuta goes down and doesn't really take much to knock him down, especially if you're Wayne Marshall. Watch it there. He dribbled into trouble. Five and a half to be played. Rion Shibuta will be replaced. And here comes Nomoto. Coach Luis Gil Torres looking at the clock and says, we got more than enough time. We're just down by 4, but we need to stop here. Can they get it? Okada. Okada's never been gun shy. Mitsui. Now to Maeda. That's a perfectly placed pass, but it's not going to drop there. Kiefer on the break. Just one man to beat. Forces the issue and scores. And he says, that's why I go to the weight room. Specifically for that. Lead's been cut down to 2. Halfway remaining in the 4th period. Less than that. Mitsui kicks it out. Ray Omeda looking for space. Forces the issue and will be fouled. Tepe Kashiwagura tried his very best to stay in step. But you're going to get the call here. The foul is going to be called on Tepe Kashiwagura as we take this break. An official timeout will be called here. 4:42 remaining in this one. And it's a 2-point lead enjoyed by the Brave Warriors. Still everything to play for here this afternoon for the Shiga Lakestars and the Shinshu Brave Warriors. 4:42 remaining in this one. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us for B-League action. This marks the end of the regular season. Next week, we're going to be back for the championship division, the playoffs. As early as now, we're inviting you for that. It's Anthony Sutay here with the call for this afternoon's B-League matchup. And we do hope you join us next week as well, and the succeeding weeks all the way till we crown a champion for the B-League season 2021-2022. 4-point lead now by Shinshu after those free throws. Who will have a better finishing kick? Expect Novar Gadsden to check in within the next minute. Tepe with a kick out, finds Kiefer. Kiefer, nice find. Nomoto for 3. Back rims that one. He's gonna get it back. Kiefer from 14 feet will be short. Marshall with the rebound. Has a very bad foul from Sean O'Mara. Maybe not realizing the fact that his team already in the penalty with 6:20 to go. What were you gonna do there? Pick up your third personal foul and you're going to give 2 shots. Uncontested. That's why Coach Luis, beside himself there, gives you that stare. Says, what was he thinking? Here's Novar Gadsden. Has a little bit of something to say there to Marshall. Probably saying split. Give our team a chance here. Novar Gadsden is handicapped defensively, of course. Marshall's a gunner. He's not going to miss. Coach Michael there saying one final push to end our season with a W. That's exactly what Coach Luis Gil Torres is saying on the other end as well. It's now a 6-point lead enjoyed by Shinshu. They got to be looking at the time, talking about the Shiga Lakestars as well. Still a lot of time remaining though, but they need to score here. O'Mara comes out. Again on the footnote, Worth Smith, again, not being utilized anymore. Gadsden forces the issue. And 2 free throws coming the way of Novar. He's playing on borrowed time here. 4 fouls in all. First is going to drop for Gadsden. Now they got to go down the other end and play defense without fouling, which isn't really easy to do. Gadsden knocks that one down. Gadsden now with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Let's see if Shinshu tries to attack Gadsden in the interior. Okada comes out against Kiefer. That's an open 3. Mitsui, no. Gadsden tracks it down. Well, they got the stop. Can they get the bucket here? Almost a travel. Nomoto will give it out. Gadsden for 3. Back rims that one. Good try. Coming from Moriyama, trying to keep that one alive. They got a good shot. That was definitely touched last by Moriyama. Possession back to the Brave Warriors as we approach the 3-minute mark. Kokumagai calling out play number 1. It might be a clear out for that gentleman right there. Yuta Okada, he gives it inside. Marshall, nice find. Coming at the last minute, Nomoto. That saved the basket from Reo Maeda. Still 9 seconds in the shot clock. 3:03 to be played. Josh Hawkinson will come in. That's fresh legs coming off the bench. Okada for 3 is going to come up short. They push it forward in the open court, trying to gather. Almost a poor pass. Didn't seem like Nomoto knew exactly what he wanted to do. Got a break there though. Under 3 to be played. O'Mara with the handoff. Kiefer inside. Kiefer got hit in the face. Reo Maeda saying that went off Kiefer's leg. That should be their ball. Kiefer saying, I got fouled. I should be shooting free throws. And the referees say, just a baseline inbound. 14 seconds in the shot clock. Shinshu, of course, with one more foul to give. Nomoto finds Kiefer up against Maeda. Kiefer for 3. That's offline. The tip falls to Gadsden. Gadsden will lose possession. Nobody to complain to about that one. He just slipped. That just slipped through his hands. Watch it there. Almost got away. Just about 2.5 minutes remaining in this one. Looking for some insurance baskets. Kumagai kicks it out. Hawkinson, power more move. That's kicked. And it's going to stay here with Utah. They're going to use clock. And that foul means 2 more free throws for the Brave Warriors. That's why you don't want to get into penalty early. Third personal foul going to be called there on Naoto.
Timeout, Shiga.
Well, a timeout is going to be called by the Shiga Lakestars. Time's running out. Not exactly insurance free throws here yet for Yuta Okada, but free throws nonetheless to give them a more comfortable lead. It's now at 5, could be 6. 85% free throw shooter here, Yuta Okada. The fans of the Brave Warriors that have traveled here to the Okaruchan Arena, hoping for one more, hoping for one final victory before we say goodbye to the season of 2021-2022. A miss there, a rare one from Okada. Lead still at 5 though. Kiefer looking for space, can't turn the corner. Up against Hawkinson, will give it up. They go back to Kiefer. Kiefer attacks, sidesteps, and he puts that one through. Up against the much taller Hawkinson. He's got 20 points, doing one better. He had 19 yesterday, but it was in a losing effort. Can they come away with a victory here? Okada gets away, that's too easy. A minute 41 to be played. Lead is back up to 5. And that's why they have him on the floor. And they want him to have the ball. At first it seemed like there was going to be a timeout. They say no timeout. They just bring in Tepe Kashiwagura. Where did they go? They might go back to the hot hand in Kiefer Avena. Kiefer. Nice spin, gets away. A little bit too strong there in that layup. He looks spent. He's doing everything he possibly can to will his team to a victory. A minute 16 remaining. Okada gets away, knocks that one through, and the lead has now ballooned to 8. 83-75, and that just could be it. Gadsden, strong attack, scores. They're going to need a stop here though. Can they get it? It's the big question. Can they stop that man with the basketball? He's feeling it. Yuta Okada. Okada attacks once again. Will get it back as expected. Shot clock down to 7. They send the double. Maeda for 3. Overshoots. Kiefer with the board. They're going to push it forward. Gadsden should attack. And attack he does. Back-to-back baskets here for Nobar Gadsden. And that's brought the lead down to 4. 32.8 seconds remaining. And yes, it's a timeout going to be called by Shinshu. They don't want to leave anything to chance. Welcome back to the Okara-chan Arena. As we have that gentleman in your screens, Yuta Okada. You want to wonder why he's called a star in this league? Well, today, hardly been played. He didn't start, wasn't given the usual minutes, but all of a sudden when his team was down, and they were down by 7, Coach Michael Katsuisa went right back to him and said, "We didn't want to use you too much. We're going to use you now anyhow." And he's come up already with 18 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. We're going to need to get this past the timeline. They do. And Utah's going to hold on to this one. Finds Marshall. And a foul is going to be called there on Sean O'Mara. With 21.9 seconds remaining. Now these could be the insurance free throws. They're trying to play good defense without fouling, but eventually they did. 4th personal foul there on Sean O'Mara. Right now as it stands, it's already a 2-possession ball game. It'll stay at the 2-possession ball game. Despite these 2 possible free throws, 1 is down. Lead is back up to 5. Shiga's going to need a quick basket. They're going to need a 3 if Shinshu gets this free throw. And the lead's at 6. And now a timeout will be called by the Shiga Lakestars. Not exactly a lost cause, but it's going to be very difficult They're going to need a quick basket here and some help from the Brave Warriors. But first and foremost, they need the basket. They get the open shot. That's not gonna drop. That's gonna be a miss. That's gonna stay on this end though. Marshall couldn't collar that rebound, but that was a well-designed play there by Coach Luis Gil Torres. And again, you're gonna have Kiefer issuing the inbound, possibly an assist. He's hoping. Gadsden on the outside. Clock's ticking. Forces the three. Hits! 9.7 seconds remaining in this one. They're down by 3. And a quick timeout is going to be called here by the Brave Warriors. Coach Michael once again using his final timeout. He wants to leave nothing at all to chance. .7 seconds remaining in this one. Ball belonging to the Brave Warriors. So the Shiga Lakestars need to come up with a steal here. But worst foul. There's the foul. And Okada went down, clutching his leg. Did they bang shins? I saw the contact up high. Let's see. Well, there was contact. In fact, the initial bump was on the back of the leg. Remember? Yuta Okada missed just about 45 minutes earlier. They need to make both. And he misses the first. For somebody who's an 85% free throw shooter, that must be some tired legs. This to make it a 2-possession ball game. He'll be replaced. As they bring in another defender. That's Kazuya Mitsui. Moriyama's going to check in, another 3-point gunner. Well, with just 9 seconds remaining, Shinshu can just give them the 3. Let them waste as much time as possible, though. Ravenna puts up a 3. That's not going to happen. That's going to come up short there from Novar Gadsden, and that is ball game. A gallant stand put together here by the Shiga Lakestars, but in the end, they will fall by 4, 86-82. One of those games wherein you hate to see a team lose because both of them gave it 110%. It just wasn't enough though, the final push, and you can see a very low scoring fourth quarter once again for Shiga did them in. as they lose this one by 4. Kiefer Avena says goodbye to the fans in Japan. Next you'll see Kiefer Avena will be at the SEA Games in Vietnam. He's looking forward to picking up another gold medal. He's had a couple of gold medals already for the Philippines, but this time might be his first gold medal together with his brother, 30 Ravena. We're going to get to talk to Coach Michael Katsuhisa in just a bit. We'll also give you the numbers and the highlights of our final match of the regular season for the B-League. Again, as early as now, inviting you to next week's competition. It'll be the championship round, the playoffs. That begins on Saturday. It'll be a best-of-3 affair. Coach Luis Gil Torres there together with Kiefer. They will be addressing their fans for the very last time as we get set up, hoping to get to talk to Coach Michael Katsuhisa as his team picked up back-to-back victories here against the Shiga Lakestars here at the Ukaruchan Arena. But now we're going to have Coach Luis Gil Torres, though, addressing the crowd. And now Tepe Kashibagura. Well, all Coach Luis Gil Torres said a while ago was he just wanted to thank all the fans for their support all throughout the season. Here is Coach Michael.
こんにちは、解説の根間です。こんにちは。まず勝利おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。今日のゲームの感想をお聞かせください。
タフゲームになることは分かっていたんですけど、出だし悪くなかったんですけど、本当に志賀さんの、エナジーが素晴らしくて、ショットメイキングも素晴らしくて、我々は、何度もフラストレーションが溜まったり、そういう展開が多かったんですけど、選手たちが、そのクォーター終わりの、2回もブザービーター決めたり、最後もビッグショットがあったり、そういう選手の、ビッグプレーが、必要で、彼らがそういった素晴らしいプレーでやっと、勝ち取れたタフゲームでした。
ありがとうございます。今シーズンこの信州のチームとしての頑張りっていうのを、本当に多くのバスケブースター、バスケファンの皆さんが目の当たりにしたシーズンだったと思うんですけど、この象徴するような活躍が今日三井選手、パワーフォワードの活躍で本当にこうチーム全体としての遂行力を感じた試合でした。この辺いかがですか？
はい、和也はもう毎試合、毎年、数字に現れないところで、このチームを引っ張ってきて、本当に信州の誇らしい選手です。彼だけじゃなく本当に全員が、先ほど言ったフラストレーション溜まっててもハードに戦い続けて、たので全員が誇らしいです。
ありがとうございます。今日で最終戦になりました。最後までブースターの皆さんが本当に熱い声援を送り続けてくれたと思います。そのブースターの皆さんに、最後メッセージいただけますか
？Well, the main message of Coach Michael Katsuhisa was he said Shiga's energy was just great, and so we really had to match it. That's what they were able to do. And then he talked about the fact that Kazuya is leading this team. It's not just all about stats, but those are the invisible stuff that you see. And that's what Kazuya was able to contribute. He's talking about Kazuya Mitsui. Mitsui didn't really score. Looking at his numbers, in 18 minutes of play, he had 0 points, but he had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and he was there also for the final stop on defense.
の勝久マイケルヘッドコーチに解説の根間弘和さんから聞いていただきました。この後準備ができましたら選手の声も聞きたいと思います。まさに B12 シーズン目で非常に素晴らしいシーズンを見せてくれました信州では、今日の活躍選手熊谷選手のインタビュー準備ができたようです。根間さんお願いします。
熊谷選手、こんにちは。解説の根間です。
こんにちは。
まず勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日のゲームの感想、まずはお聞かせください。
やはり
And the final word there of Coach Michael a while ago, he said there were so many fans in the arena today. And he's not talking about the fans for the Shiga Lakestars. He's talking about the fans of the Brave Warriors that have traveled here to the Ukaruchan Arena. And he said, I'd like to thank all of you for their support and for everybody watching, of course, supporting the Brave Warriors and the B-League. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you again next season. Now we have Kokumagai.
そうですね、相手外国籍選手が今日1人出場するということで、やはりピックアンドロールだったりとか、自分のところが開くんじゃないかなというふうに思っていたので、1本目入ったので、そのまま自信を持って打ち続けることができました。
ありがとうございます。今日ベンチの後ろに本当にたくさんの信州ブースターの方来てくれたと思います。そういった後押し感じましたか？
いやこのアウェーの地でこんなにも信州ファンが来るとは思ってなかったので、自分は本当に嬉しくて、今シーズンこうやってきた僕たちがプレーできたっていうのはこのファンの皆さんのおかげなので、本当に感謝しかないです。
ありがとうございます。そのメッセージ熊谷選手のプレーで伝わったと思います。今日最終戦です。最後に1年間ブーストしてくれたブースターの皆さんにメッセージお願いできますか？
信州ファンの皆さん、1年間本当に
Well, essentially, Coach Kokumagai, rather, after Coach Katsuhisa, just said the same thing the coach said. He said we fought through this game with a lot of patience, and I personally fired my three-point shot with confidence because of the confidence that the coach gave me. And he's just happy to be able to repay the confidence of Coach Michael Katsuhisa. And he and his squad got the final victory of the season. And again, just like what Coach said, he thanked all the fans for all their support. Seems like these players for the Shiga Lakestars will one by one address the fans because this is their final game of the season. And here's Kiefer.
Konnichiwa, Shiga Lakestars boosters. Thank you for supporting us all throughout the year. Thank you for the coaching staff, for the organization, for working hard. Hope to see you guys again next year. Thank you very much.
はい、シガブースターの皆さん、こんにちは。今シーズン本当に熱いシーズン通してありがとうございました。そして球団はじめコーチ陣スタッフの皆さんもシーズン通して本当にハードワークありがとうございます。また皆さんに会えることを楽しみにしています。ありがとうございました。
次はナンバー16野本大地選手。
We'll find out.
今シーズンはたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。本当に皆さんの応援なしにはこうやってチーム一丸となって最後まで戦い抜くことはできなかったと思うし、本当に皆さんの応援が力になりました。本当に今シーズンありがとうございました。
続きましてナンバー17星野恭介選手。
シーズン途中からではありますが、温かく、迎え入れてくれて、また応援をたくさんしていただきありがとうございました。これからも、頑張っていきますので応援よろしくお願いします。
続きましてナンバー22トミン・マーカス海舟選手。
みんなこんにちは。いつも応援しててありがとう。I know this season was pretty tough and it was rough, but thank you for always supporting us and being there for us, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
はい、タフなシーズンでありましたけれども、最後の最後まで熱い応援ありがとうございました。皆さんの声援が本当に力になりました。ありがとうございます。
続きましてナンバー23ノバ・ガドソン選手。
Konnichiwa, Shiga. It's been a very long season. We appreciate, you guys coming out and staying consistent and supporting us. I hope my teammates have learned a lesson. They're going to continue to develop, and we just appreciate you guys as a whole, as a staff. Appreciate the boosters and everybody. Thank you.
Well, on that note there from Novar Gadsden, we'd like to close our coverage here for this Saturday afternoon, actually this Sunday afternoon. Saturday and Sunday affair for these two squads turns out to be back-to-back victories for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They won yesterday 81-65, and they win here today 86-82. That's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, thanks so much for joining us. Till next week, have a good week ahead. Take care. God bless everybody.
皆さん今シーズンたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。本当にタフなシーズンでしたけど、皆さんの応援があったからこそ、こうやって最後まで、チーム一丸となって試合を終えることができました。本当にありがとうございました。
続きましてナンバー54ショーン・オマラ選手。
Thank you guys for coming out all year. I think that we really